In this day and age, more people than ever before are making drastic change in their lives and starting to build their future and achieve their own dreams instead of their boss's dreams. In our first video, we learned about one of the most fascinating, challenging, and fun opportunities that exist today to achieve a high level of wealth and money: trading in the financial markets. We learned about the advantages of this business and its potential. We also talked about the 4 factors that can turn into average guy into top trader, and the one thing that separates the amateurs from those who can really make it: strategy. Whether you're just looking for a way to increase your income, or you want to be your own boss and be in charge of your work hours and spend more time with your family and kids, once you learn to trade like a pro, you can have all of that and much more. Thanks to technology and internet, anyone today can run his own online business around the world using nothing but a laptop or a smartphone. The same goes for trading. A trader can find an opportunity through his phone, make a trade, and continue with his life as if nothing happened. Let me introduce you to Ruth, happily married and a mother to 3 children, who worked in the pharmaceutical industry until the age of 40. She made a career of marketing and selling medicines and worked for 50 to 60 hours a week. She entered our training with no knowledge of trading and the capital markets. She studied, practiced, and opened a small trading account. Today, Ruth is making a 4% yield on her account every month. She's a day trader and a swing trader, trading mostly the pharma stocks that she already knew so well. In addition to that, this is Ruth's one and only business, working as part of our trading room, where she also guides novice traders who are making their first step in this fascinating world of trading. In our last video, we asked some important questions. Those were: how much money can I earn in 1 month with trading? Will I make it as a trader? Will it work for me? Let me tell you that in order to start, you don't have to be a millionaire. Not at all. In fact, the truth is that in order to start trading in financial assets, you only need 250 euros. That's all. But with only that small amount in your account, don't expect to make 2,000 euros in several days and get rich quickly. I'm sorry, but there is no such a thing as easy money. So, how much can you earn? Let's say once you have the knowledge and the skills, out of trading account of 5,000 euros, over time you should be able to make 200 to 300 euros a day. There are millions of traders around the world who do just that each and every day. So believe me when I say, you can do it too. Our goal here at Big Shot Trading is for you to make 100 euros a day, every day, in 90 days from now, with only 2 hours work per day. 100 euros a day is about 2,500 euros a month, and that's a very realistic goal for a novice trader. The day you know that you are skilled and profitable, you won't have to work harder in order to make more money. You won't need to spend more time in front of your computer or find more customers like in every other business. All we need to do as traders to turn 2,000 euros into 5,000 euros and then into 10,000 euros and more is to increase our position sizes. That's all. We'll make the same trade whether we're trading 100 stocks or 1,000. Once we can beat the markets with 100 stocks, we just need to do it with larger quantities to see bigger profits. Of course, you can only do that once you are skilled and confident, not before. If you know how trading works, you can change your life completely and make more money than you can even imagine at the moment. Understand this, we're talking about markets so big that on any given day, they're dealing in more than 1 trillion euros worth of trades. That's one with 12 zeros. This number is so big that even if all the people in your country would start trading, there would still be enough money for everyone. Why am I telling you this? Because in a market so full of possibilities, there is no reason you can't make 100 euros a day, which is a tiny number compared to this huge market. If that sounds a bit low, know that one day you'll be able to multiply this by 10 and make 1,000 euros a day and more. It's just a matter of skill, persistence, and strategy. It's hard to imagine, but even now, millions of traders around the world are trading stocks and currencies and making a lot of money out of it, just through their laptop and internet connection. You can be part of that group if you choose to. And there's more. Since a trade mostly takes around several days to several weeks, it means the trader can simply push the buy button and just check the trade status every now and then. The profits are almost automatic, rolling in while the trader is busy or asleep. Which leads me to our second question. Can I make it? Will it work for me? Dear friends, you should know that success is not about luck. Trading is not gambling. Just like we said, in order to succeed in the market, you need a good strategy. In a few minutes, I'll show you exactly what you need to do to be a pro, but let's start with something a little more important. What you should never do. Remember how we said that 90% of traders lose their money and give up trading? This happens because of several critical mistakes. You should be aware of and avoid those mistakes. Doing that and nothing else would mean major progress towards your goals. The first step for every trader is to learn how not to lose, and here are several things you should know about it. 1. Misunderstanding of trading psychology. A good trader is someone who can stick to a strategy without giving in to motion. A study shows that to feel good after a loss, we have to earn double. So if we lost 100 euros on a trade, we'll only feel okay when we make 200 euros. If you give in to that urge to win at every cost, you become a gambler. It happens to a lot of beginners. We can't let our emotions influence our trades, even after losing trade. 2. Treating profit and loss differently. The professional trader knows when to cut his losses and how to let his profit grow to the max. Remember how we talked about risk management and how it allows us to be profitable even with 50% success rate? That's what I'm talking about. Novice traders tend to do the opposite. Instead of deciding to cut the losses at 50 euros and take the profits at 100 euros, they'll cut the profit at 50 euros to make sure it won't run away and let their losses reach 100 euros or more. 3. A lack of proper knowledge. Learning to trade takes time, and you can't just watch a video or read an article and think you know what to do. Just like it took some time to become a good driver, it will take some time to become a great trader. Those who don't bother to study in this profession get hurt. You can't just try and see what happens. That's a losing attitude. 4. A lack of guidance. When we learned how to drive, we had a teacher that guided us. The best traders in the world are the ones who decided right from the very beginning of their journey to learn from the best. With high quality guidance, you get objective feedback from an experienced trader who will help correct your mistakes and tell you what's the best thing for you to do in each specific situation. 5. Overtrading. The ambitions of beginners make them want to win at any cost. So when they lose, they start making trade after trade to try and win back their money. Most likely, their losses will only grow. Of course, this is not the way to make money and beat the market. The second we notice ourselves thinking, I have to win back what I lost, we need to get up and call it a day. Overtrading is one of the most common and destructive sins committed by a novice trader, a move made with no real knowledge or strategy. 6. Listen to people whose interest contradicts yours. Your broker's only interest is for you to make as many trades as possible and deposit as much money as you can, because that way you pay more commissions and the broker himself makes more money. Consulting a broker or someone who works for him is like consulting IRS agents on how to pay less taxes. Remember, if someone is promising you'll be a millionaire overnight, something's wrong, and it's time to realize you're in jeopardy and walk away. 7. Too much leverage. Most brokers, especially in the world of Forex, will provide you with financial leverage of up to 500 times your account. This means that if your trading account has 1,000 euros in it, you can use 500,000 euros for your trades. Here's the thing. A novice trader should never trade with leverage. This is a recipe for disaster Because the second the trade goes against you, even a little, you won't have enough money to cover the loss, even though this loss is only temporary. Soon enough, you'll be kicked out of the trade and the unrealized loss will be realized. We'll give an even clearer example of this a bit later. 8. You can't make a lot of money from a small account. It's true that you can open an account starting with 250 euros, but making big money out of it, that's impossible. We as traders always want to increase the size of our account, and the best traders only use 40 to 50% of the account, not more. Think how much you would make if you put your money in the bank, 3 to 5% per year, and in an investment firm, a yield of 10% is a major success. In trading, we can do a lot more than that. But turning 250 euros into 100,000 in few months, that's a fantasy. If you're looking for easy money, you'll lose. Period. Think about where you want to be in 5 or 10 years from today. Think about how much money you wish to have when you retire. Trading can increase your income steadily every month and serve you for years to come. Once you get good at it, you can do it with higher volumes and make more money. But the day you lose patience and think you're going to be a millionaire overnight, that's when you become a losing trader. That's about it for these common mistakes for now. But just like in school, where we had first grade, second grade, third grade, and so forth, we have to go through a similar process to become a first-class trader who can beat the market over time. However, unlike school, it can take only a few months before you can start making profits. Here are the stages you're going to go through on your road to success. 1. Getting to know the world of trading. Before we even think of making our first trade, we have to know the foundations. If we choose to trade stocks, we have to learn what a stock is. What are the indices, graphs, trends, who are the players, their interest, and their strategies. Or if we choose the world of Forex or cryptocurrencies, it's still just as critical for us to get to know the basics. 2. Knowing how to analyze a graph. As traders, we never guess. We have tools that help us know where the stock will go. It's not quite 100% accurate, but it's 60 to 70%, and that's enough to make good money. All traders use graphs to follow stocks and currencies, and graphs have certain patterns that we can use to our advantage. If you look on a graph, you will never see a smooth incline. There are always ups and downs. And that's what we call a trend. That's one of the most basic things a trader should know. 3. Studying risk management in depth. This is when we learn how to take care of our money and avoid painful losses. It's okay to lose some trades. That's a part of the game. But we must cut our losses early and let the profits grow as much as possible. A pro trader will never work for 1-to-1 success ratio, but for minimum ratio of 1-to-2. We recommend to start with a risk of 30 euros so that every trade we can make at least 60 euros in return. 4. Practicing with our demo software. Only after we get to know the markets and the graphs can we start trading, but without risking any money. In this stage, we'll practice our strategies and get to know our platform. We're going to use a simulator that allows us to trade and improve our skills without risking even single euro. Only once we know how and are able to consistently make profits with virtual money, we will start trading with real money. 5. Opening a real trading account. This is an exciting time when we choose a broker and open our trading account. Remember, we're still students at this stage and will only trade in small sizes. There's no pro trader in the world that makes millions of euros a year while starting with that sum of money. No such thing. While our top traders in Big Shot practiced when they were just starting, in the major trading companies, the only way to grow was by following an organized plan. That is why our official recommendation here in Big Shot is not to risk any more than 30 euros per day. That's how the best traders on Wall Street are taught. Think about it. Even if you're having problems at first and lose 10 days in a row, it would still amount to a loss of only 300 euros in total, instead of 3,000 or 30,000. So don't give in to the temptation of easy money and quick profits. Be patient and increase your sizes only when you see more successes. 6. Practicing and improving your skills. This is where you gather experience. Your goal is to be able to find opportunities and manage and trade even while you're sleeping. You should be profitable again and again and again. Once you have the skills, the sky's the limit. But until then, your mindset should be to aim at improving them. 7. Trading and making money. This is it. If you made it all the way to this stage, you can now start trading in larger sizes, just like the pros. This is the stage where people ask us, what's the potential income? And we say, it's limitless. Some traders make 1,000 euros per day. Some make that amount 10 times over and more. I remind you, once you have the skills, all you need is a larger account. If you can make 100 euros per trade, add a zero to your account and you can make 1,000. It's that simple. Just master the skills. Trading is one of the only professions that make this leap of income even possible. In every other business, such as dentist or a shop owner, if you want to increase your income, you need more employees, more marketing, and more clients. And the bigger the business, the greater the headache. In trading, all we have to do to earn more money is to increase the size we buy. That's all. There is plenty of work to do. It doesn't happen in a single day, but the road is clear and simple. A novice trader who will follow that road can become a pro and find himself after only a few months in a small and exclusive group of those who consistently make money off the markets. Dear friends, I hope the way to becoming a pro trader is now clear. If you ever tried trading and didn't make it, I hope now you understand why. So far, we only talked theory, but in our third video, we're gonna go deeper and learn how trading really works. We'll also demonstrate how to practice what we just talked about. For now, if you have decided to become a trader, write "I'm in" the comments below. And for those of you who have tried trading before, I would love to hear what you got from this video too. See you on the next one.